Sticking with that basement defense is no surprise here, I think, for anyone on Hereford base.
It's interesting that everyone's going Rook now, like everyone.
Yep. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to us. Despite chat kind of being very upset at us for telling us the
about
Xbox
the
players know best. It's like, no, we know best. And now they've realised.
Sound a bit, yes.
I'm sorry about that. I have no shame in that. I'm sure Punji Stick will be too when he returns. He, of course, will be back on Thursday. Punji Stick, back from his
back from the
lovely sunny trip. Dick. But they are underway. The reinforcements are going up. We did see a lot of players on the Indominus side who unfortunately forgot to pick up the armor that Rook was putting down. That was,
Did we?
Yeah. There was often rounds where 3 or 4 armors were still left within the pack, so that would not have helped their firefighting issues they were having.
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
Everyone's doing a better job of picking them up.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Sorry,
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
So obviously we believe Epsilon are going to be the dominant ones on this.
Honestly, I don't feel so strongly about that.
Really?
They
I mean, I'm not saying
2-0.
I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying it's kind of, it looks that way.
Well, yeah, okay. So if you're going just from the standings, they are 2-0. The other team is 1 win, 1 draw. Yes. So in theory, Infused should. But knowing both teams and having seen both teams play, this is still very much up in the air. So we'll watch and see how it unfolds.
Could be a close one.
Equinox now hiding here underneath this wall. He is looking to battery trick it, but he has just been telling his teammates that there is a fuse above it.
Yeah.
So they start, or someone repelling above it. They started
You need to watch
a couple
out
of
there.
shots straight through. Puts the charge on.
Where's that going? Where's that going? He's running. And he gets away.
By a lot of the lockers now is there to try and put a charge down onto what is actually not thermited. Oh, now you're in trouble, Skyline.
I think they're doing okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of feeling each other
To
out
be
right
fair, if Epsilon break this hole above here, do this, they can then look through to the other wall, which can be thermited, and he cannot battery trick it without being shot in the back. Then they can look through that wall to this wall while they thermite this one from the floor. So it
could be what they're trying.
It could very well be. They
have
now
thermited
Yeah, they have now thermited that wall, so there we go. Lion opens up for the kill. Drake is the first man to fall. That is Jaeger down. He was roaming around the rest of the map, but Temps will answer by finishing off Primal. Here we go. Temps gets downed by Lion, and Equinox is also down but not out somewhere else on the map. Bandit down in the lockers. He is struggling. Emotion's going to try and get him up. They've got a dock. There we go. The dock will get him from range. Maestro now, last man in the briefing room inside that A bomb site. Equinox still pinned within the lockers even though he's alive again. And Lion pushing down the stairs with very, very little health to his name. Takes out the barbed wire. Will give away his position because of it. He has a teammate here in support though. He's playing very, very patient. Skyline will find Maestro. That's the briefing room open. That's the A bomb site completely empty. Will they know this? Will they try and get on in there? We've got Rook on the hallway across the other side. If he can get them as they cross in, maybe. But they also have to worry about Bandit here in the lockers. He's got holes in the wall. There's Rook finding one. That takes down Sledge. Does he know there's a second one on the stairs? We'll have to wait and see. The other two coming in through that doorway. Starting to take out more barbed wire.
Can't let them plant.
No. Bandit still looking to hold in the door. Takes down the planter. Second one comes on in. Also takes down that one. Now Ash is coming down the stairs. Will kill it off in motion, but he's got 7 seconds to get in.
He knows where the bomb is.
Pick up the diffuser. He knows where it is. Sees him go for the pickup. Gets the pickup. The diffuser is in his hand. He's got the plant.
He has to, but he knows planting.
Yeah, he
knows. Go for it. He can go for it.
When he can see him, he sees
Bang,
it.
beautiful.
There we go. Finishes him off before that 7 seconds done.
That drop.
That was really, really nicely played by Infused. The patience was insane.
It was a good shot, wasn't it?
It was a great shot. Holding those two players, they couldn't destroy the barbed wire without getting inside the room. And as a result, they had to come straight in, stood straight in it, and was stock steady for Bandit to just finish them off.
Again, what I was saying about, it's all about them players, and that was one of them players what completely just sold around. You know, they just completely got around from that.
Yep, 100%. I'd have liked to see those two players that came through that door split up. As soon as they knew Rook was in the far side and had shot Sledge down, They then knew there's one player in the lockers because they were firing him and dealing with him earlier.
Attackers need
One
to
player could have come
locate
through that
and
wall
defuse
that they
the bomb.
thermited first as the other player came through the objective wall. And then if he'd have fired at the one in the objective, they could have shot him in the side of the head, and they'd have been in a 2v1 situation with that. Because they don't know Rook was Marvel, wouldn't be able to stop him.
Tachanka.
It's a dream scenario. Didn't work out.
Well, I mean, hindsight.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And they will have been wanting to pick up the diffuser. They will have just been like, panic diffuser, go for it. Panic diffuser, go for it.
I'm talking about before they even dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Before they even dropped
Oh,
it,
yeah,
they could have flanked that bandit.
It's very true. But yeah, again, hindsight, as you said.
Yeah. So I
they're
do like
building
what
a
he's doing. I
massive
was going to
wall
say I
in
like
here.
what he's doing here.
Going for the
But we'll
legs,
see if
it
he's
looks
going to
like.
check. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Making those low holes, then you can be prone, you can see their feet.
Yep.
They won't be able to see you back
Very
until
smart.
you start shooting at them. We've seen teams before make very, very high holes, destroy the entire wall. That then gives vision equal to both teams.
Yeah, the low ones do see.
Low holes
the,
favour defenders.
But the new,
100%.
yeah. The new way of doing them.
Yeah.
We all seen that more and more. I think we saw it last week.
It's much easier for a defender to go prone and look through a low hole than it is for an attacker to go prone and look through a
And
low hole.
also, you don't even need to prone. You could see the legs when they go
That
to the
too,
wall
yes,
as well.
you do.
So,
Right.
yeah. So Infused.
Yep, Fuse opening up that
1-0.
first round.
Yeah.
But we have seen defense being far more successful on consoles than we do on the PC. And it was a defending round, so can they continue it through and win an attacking round? Or will Epsilon level the score out here with their first defense? Let's find out.
Have they blown that open?
What? That?
Yeah, or did they just leave it? What happened?
It was...
C4?
Yeah, it was C4. There's no sign of reinforcements on there.
Interesting. Oh wow,
And
nice
that
shot.
may be why. Emotion dropping like a stone. Lion sticks his head out and finds him. We've seen him do this a couple of times. It's what impressed us from him
That's
in
why I
week
went
one,
on him.
was
Yeah,
being the
he's-
aggressive outside peeker.
He's a decent player line.
Can he get another one? Everyone else on Infused is being very, very slow with their push forwards, even more so now.
He feels someone's there, but he's wrong. Oh, someone is pushing there though.
Goes back into hide. Player still up in the garage.
Gotta
Will
get.
drone down.
Yep, gotta
in.
say hello.
Second.
So is he gonna
He's
peek?
been spotted. Gonna have an idea of roughly where he is.
You don't want to check. Oh,
Sledges through the wall above, tries to get a different angle on him.
interesting.
Regan now knows he's still safe from this angle though.
Get clear.
Does he want to challenge him? It does.
Kind of has to. They're trying to push from every different direction. This is the one
And
that's
there
not
he
covered.
is.
They will
Oh,
take each
and
other
he
back and
takes
forth,
him.
but Lion gets the
Very nice.
headshot. Thanks to that angle.
Oh, yeah.
The lag on his end. Vinyl will get dropped by Maestro there. Here's the
You know,
first kill for
someone-
Infused. Lion looking for another one through that open wall.
He's got no
Tags
help.
again. Skylines finish off Maestro, and there's still now only 2 attackers left alive. They fall back. Lion knows
Very nice.
staying alive now is more important than ever. 30 seconds, the diffuser is down.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
It's not looking good for Infused.
Yeah.
We're 6
seconds to
tagging
go.
Drake very, very hard, but neither of them
Attackers have
finishing each
recovered
other
the
off.
diffuser.
Diffuser's been picked up now by
10
Thatcher.
seconds to go.
He's gonna have
Tries to go in the room
yeah.
pre-fire, but Skyline's already moved. Drops him down
Attackers
and gets
neutralized.
the second kill on Drake as he peeks the stairs as well. Defenders win round number 2, and we are 1 round apiece. There we go. Nice play by Skyline.
Too little time.
Yeah.
Not in good enough positions. They
Yeah,
knew where
Drake
they were.
actually pushed him, which is surprising me that he managed to make it that far into the room. But he had so little health left that it did not matter.
Yeah, and they had so many other players as well. There were only 2 of them.
Yeah, even if he'd have got that kill with the time or with the other players alive, he'd have not planted that at all.
No chance. You would have had to just kill everyone. That's pretty much it.
And that would have been a mountain if he'd have pulled it off.
Would have been nice.
So,
Lion were waiting for them as well.
Infused now have to switch their defending spot.
To Janker again.
Up to the TV room and kitchen room they go, yeah. Tachanka on here is a very, very common one for the Xbox,
Yeah.
because they can blow
Defenders
a
protect
massive
your bombs
hallway
from
worth of
being defused by
walls
attackers.
open.
Yeah, we saw that last time.
Or again, we'll be
I think
interested to see if he actually just does the lower floor side of the wall now, or if he does the entire thing again.
I can't
I suspect
actually.
he might do the entire wall this time, because then you can see outside the building by looking through the window from being in the kitchen.
Usually,
Over the TV room.
usually, oh, actually, it's changed it. They put it at B bomb, I think, before, and they shot through like.
Yeah, they put it at B bomb and
so
they
you
shot
could
back
see.
towards A. Now
Yeah.
they're doing it towards the
Garage. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. You know, it stops it from pushing from that direction. Or at least gives you intel at that direction.
Not doing these ones at floor level because then they can see over the truck and that kind of negates the whole purpose.
And there the hole is to air. Okay, I see. Okay.
Okay, we'll see.
When you get that intel.
They've
No one's
got
going
lot
to
more
do like a
sidelines.
ninja plant, are they?
No, true. Battery's going down.
Yeah.
Straight on top of that charge.
Battery
Bye-bye. Battery.
Device activated.
Thermite, yeah. Where Lion is, there it is.
Special charge. Stay clear. EMP incoming.
Doesn't open up entrance ways.
Look where Maestro is. Frost with a super eye, remember that? In exact that position.
Yep.
Watch out.
Hiding in the B-bomb.
Yeah, that position, I remember. Deadly, deadly place. Even if you know she's there, it doesn't even matter. It's just such a good place for super eye. Oh, but they take her.
Yeah, she stuck her head around. She was hiding behind the bomb rather than actually hiding inside the bomb site.
Look at.
Top of the map door. More pre-fire coming out then before attacking Epsilon.
Reload.
They're also chunked down Rook as well. He's now pretty low on health.
Wow, they can't push in here. This is a
Two
scary
very
window.
quick kills there for Infused. Emotion at Drake immediately swinging the game back their way. Emotion gets another one onto Primal as well. Now Lion, Sledge are the only two left alive.
Lion's a very solid player though, he can do it.
Oh, Emotion gets another big damage onto Lion. Takes a little bit for his trouble, but ultimately neither go down. Minute left on the clock. Two people for Epsilon have to get in, plant a bomb, and defend it.
They do look a bit confused where people are.
More random
Not sure
spray
where to
coming
look.
out from Lion. You've got this many people to find. Two people is not a big number and that to do it with.
Oh, what is he? Whoa, we missed
Just
him.
about saw Emotion sprinting through that hole, but not enough to finish him off, as you said. Ash would then just include charge onto nothing a whole lot.
This is quite bad.
Drake's on the
20
stairs
seconds.
trying to hold him out. Yeah, 30 seconds did you say. Diffuser is
in.
on Ash. We do see Vinyl pick up one kill, but Ash is the important one right now.
Lion's the one with
gets
the,
inside
yeah.
B. Pinched by Infused. Lion is
Hello?
the last man standing.
Gets the
Walks
headshot.
straight into Emotion. Finishes
In
him off.
his,
Now in that hallway, you've got an idea there's one there. Gonna start the plant, but Jaeger's gonna peek straight back out again.
Operators, you are out of time.
Easy kill.
Yeah. You're not
Another
gonna.
successful defense round then by Infused.
You're not gonna let someone do that. Like when you see the time, it's on 0. You're like, well, they have to be planting. Let's just go and just get that free kill.
Exactly. Jaeger's like, all right, well, I'll back into the garage. If it hits 0, we win.
So it looks like Chichanka, the you know,
Yep.
the holes that he's making are quite good.
So I
Good
mean, it
working.
won the round there, arguably.
And Epsilon are not a bad team, as we've talked. Maybe it is good to use him in certain places. You would have to use about 3 C4s as well to do what he did. 3 walls.
I'd argue you could get away with it with 2, but yes. Like, yes, he did 3 walls, but you could have done the same job with 2, but yes, you're right.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
2 C4s as opposed to 1 to Chanka.
So maybe there is a use for him on certain bombs on certain maps.
I still don't
Attackers
think
have
there is on
discovered the location
PC,
of a
simply
bomb.
because you could do exactly that with 1 shotgun on PC,
That's true.
but nobody
Shotgun
likes
is
to
good.
use shotguns on consoles, so what do you do when nobody wants to run a shotgun? Do it.
Well, you say that. I remember a Frost play.
Okay, so these teams, no one wants
Okay,
to run
yeah.
a shotgun.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so it's gone back and forth on defense wins, I believe.
Yes, so far. Defenders are pulling it
10
off, because once
seconds to
again,
insertion.
teams are being locked out for the majority of their time.
5
And,
seconds left.
Barricade in place.
Attackers recover recovered the diffuser.
Has this guy
Attackers
blown
are
holes? He
moving
must
to
have, right?
defuse a bomb.
No,
Attackers
his
dropped the
turret has
diffuser.
not been placed yet.
Oh, wow, is he actually using him as a...
Reloading. Cover me.
Probably coming through that window.
Yeah,
One-way trap. Stay secure.
that's really... Okay. Maybe people really like his gun.
Oh, his gun's brilliant. Same reason as Capcan. It's the same gun as Capcan's. The SMG and the 3 armor is a good part of Capcan, Tachenko.
I'm confused why he uses machine gun. Okay.
Drone's going to go.
Yeah.
Lions looking
So
to
if
try
you're
and
not
keep
going to
them.
use the machine gun, why not just pick Capcan? At least you get the traps out that way and you still get everything else the same.
Yeah, no, I am actually confused with that.
Yeah, me too. I was starting to come around to the use of Tachenko as to do that job, but now you pick him and don't even do that job with him. With what?
Let me get a peek here. He knows it's there.
Looking for Lions there too.
Nice picks. As we know, Lion does that.
Everyone
that little
trying
pick.
to do these little cheeky peeks. Neither of them landing damage at all though. Maestro, you're very, very close and you've got the diffuser.
There's 2 of them.
And Quinox picks up the opening kill. Immediately answered though.
Ooh, we got tagged hard.
Piece Lion is going to hit very, very hard. In comes
Oh!
Thermite, charges in, goes down. Ash
Oh,
comes
but
in
he
as
takes
well,
him.
but Maestro does get the kill. But Drake finishes off Skyline as well, and suddenly Epsilon are looking like they may lose their first defending round.
Maybe we should have used them out of machine gun.
Maybe. 3 attackers to go. 2 defenders to find. Primal and Row 6 are in. Infused, we've got a player upstairs, a player downstairs, and a player right at the bottom.
It's not over yet.
Oh no, still got a minute, which is a lot of time for the attackers to play with though, when they've only got to find 2 people or arguably just 1 and then group up as a 3.
Do not drop the defuse down there.
Yeah. Maestro.
Someone needs to be with Macho, or he needs to like push up with Temps. He does not want to drop the defuse there.
Oh, the timing.
Nice.
Just as he looked away from the door, Maestro peeked out. That gave him the information he needed, and then Drake rushed down row 6. Now Doc got 3 to find. They're going straight into A though, and they're looking to put the plant down there. Down the stairs comes Thames. He might have just seen Doc run off to this side.
He has got full health though.
He's looking for him. He's watching this doorway. Here's the diffuser down. Temps is going to fire him as he comes around the corner.
Nice.
Down by Drake. Did take Temps very low, but Drake's there to finish him off with the second shots.
Nice.
And the attackers finally win a round, giving a bit of breathing room here to Infused.
Infused.
As they did pick up that 2-round lead now.
Doing well, man.
Yeah. Now, Epsilon win streak starting to look a little bit rocky, perhaps. Could it finally swing away?
This would be quite. Well, it wouldn't be a big hit, but it wouldn't be the top, would they? If they draw this, well, if they lose this,
draw, it would go down to round win-loss ratio because we now have 2 teams on 7 points.
Yeah.
But if they lose, then yes, they will.
Well, Vitality went 5-0, 5-0, so that's going to be a big thing for round.
Yep. Because if Infused win, they would also go top. Well, they would also get 7 points, and then again it comes down to win-loss ratio. So we'll watch and find out.
We will see, won't we?
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
You can stop worrying.
So we're back down into the basement. And of course, all 5 bits of armor still left in this bag.
10 seconds remaining.
Pick it up.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Pretty sure they'll all get it.
5 seconds to insertion.
Eventually, once we finish setting things up.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse the
There we
bomb.
go.
Back on defense. As we said, so far they've won all of their defending rounds. If they take this one, they can put themselves on match point. Ultimately, in a very comfy fashion. You can't melee teammates, thankfully.
Oh,
But it did look close.
is that a new thing?
No, it's always been a thing. You can't
never
melee
melee then?
teammates. Yeah.
Wow,
Never
noticed.
I think that was thankful they've never tried to
No, yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, I just never noticed, right?
Drake on the stairs. Should have just about got spotted by Lions going there. They're pushing again. There's Drake. Missing the drone.
So we got that intel and he's still got the drone.
Frag grenade flying.
Blows right through, knows where he is.
Garage then. Risky to open that wall and get straight onto your drone, but thankfully it is safe. In goes Lion. He now
Very
knows
fast
that
push,
player's
yeah.
on the stairs.
Oh, and he still
but
gets him
Drake
though.
blows his face off. Lion goes down, attempts his luck at the bottom of the stairs as well.
He needed to pre-fire that.
Yeah, he did. He had suspicions. He had his rough idea. Sledge trying to pre-fire into A. They know Maestro's in there somewhere, but they're not sure where they need to fire on.
Oh, very close to his head.
There's the pre-fire from Fuse now, but Fuse takes half his health and damage,
Nice.
as does Maestro. Maestro being a doc though, could get himself back up if they don't put him down for good. Maestro comes out, more pre-fires there. Not enough to take him down still. Maestro very, very low behind that shield.
What is Maestro see?
Oh, Drake just sprints straight in and takes Skyline out. But Vinyl will answer by taking Drake out from up top. Doc now super, super low.
Trey just ran in like, you're taking too long,
Yeah.
and then just gets killed as well.
What are you two doing? What are you? I will finish this.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Grenade
Yeah,
puts
downed him.
Maestro down, but he gets himself straight back up.
And he
Vinyl, will you
allows
peek at
it.
the right time? He
On
does,
another
but there's
grenade.
Grenade goes in. That finishes Maestro off, but Equinox is there at the bottom to finish off Primal. Now row 6 answers onto Temp. Suddenly Equinox is pushing out onto row 6. He's got to reload, and Equinox will finish him as he doesn't.
All up to Vinyl.
Vinyl's got 2 to find. See some good trades coming in from either
He's
squad.
in a nice
but it's
position.
enough.
This is a nice
Equinox
position.
peeking the wall. Has been heard going back the other way. Does
That's
get
one.
down now by Vinyl. He's watching that hole in the wall. Emotion's coming the other way. Can they land a headshot?
Well, they don't know he don't have diffuser.
Sledge is very, very low.
He don't have diffuser either.
He goes up onto the stairs. Yeah, they didn't know that.
Oh no, they think he's trying to
Onto
plan.
the stairs he goes.
If he just
Bit of down
waits.
play, he gets
Oh,
outside,
fuck.
gets to the
Oh my God.
SMG-11. Finds Equinox, downs Equinox.
He will have called that he's pushed back.
Yep, so now he's got the diffuser. That's
Attackers have
reposition
recovered the
time then
diffuser.
for Emotion inside, but he's chosen not to go for it.
Oh no.
He's going
But he
wait
does
for the
need to
pass
plan.
to go
He
down.
does need to plan.
Yeah, but he's got 15 seconds to do it, so he could even fake it. He's choosing not to go with a
Oh,
fake because
no,
bros
don't
don't
let him
fake
just
it.
plan.
Seconds left.
You just
Attackers
let
are
it plan.
activating the bomb diffuser.
I mean, he had to. He had no option. Now Emotion's going down. He's got to go for this fight. Peeks around to find Vinyl's position. Now he sees exactly where he is. Goes for the shots. Both of them are low,
Oh,
but
wow.
Vinyl drops
Attackers
Emotion.
eliminated.
And Epsilon get
Wow.
themselves around and manage to stay just a little bit further from match point.
He could have made that read thinking they were planting. It's 50-50.
Exactly there, but with that much time left, it's a gamble.
Exactly, and it didn't pay off. The guess that he did.
No.
Oh well. Bit of it was two kind of bad guesses. The first one was thinking he already had the diffuser, so they were all pushing. And the second was not pushing, thinking that he wasn't planting.
True, 100% true. Back down into the basement, then go Epsilon for their next defense. 2 successful
Attackers
attacking
need to
rounds in a
locate
row
and
now.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
Well,
Let's see how this continues to unfold as we get our standard basement set up and going once
they
more.
definitely needed that as well, so that was actually quite a nice
Yeah,
play.
100% needed. Being on match point against Infused would not have been good for them. So
They'll do,
even if they'd have won their this defense round, as it would have been
Attackers have
while on
located a
match
bomb.
point, Infused would have then had to defend. That could have
Attackers have
sealed the
discovered the
deal.
location
Looking at
of the
their
bomb.
the scores, it looks like Final Lion and Skyline doing quite well.
Going up.
And it's just Drake and Equinox who are, you know, pushing the top
10
of it.
seconds to
Yeah, we
insertion.
saw Drake that last round doing some massive, massive work.
Yeah,
Running
yeah.
all over the map, picking up
5 seconds
pivotal
to
kills.
insertion.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
It's always good to see
Attackers
when
objective is to
a
defuse
player's
bomb.
like under pressure like
Attackers
that,
bomb
to see
diffuser.
how they perform. I think Epsilon's going to be very happy how we performed.
Definitely.
Deploying ADS.
Turret has been placed this time by Jacob. Attackers are already on the move. Epsilon putting a lot of players within this armory actually. But is he Lion trying to stick around a very cheeky corner? They've already actually broken the hole in the door too, so he could stick his head out of there if he wishes.
Time to make a new door.
Epsilon seem to break holes down here before the other team breaks it. Have you
Yeah.
noticed that? They did
Yeah.
it at the other side before, I think.
Could get shot from straight down up top right now. He's been very, very cocky, sticking his head about like that.
Probably can hear them though. Like,
Tempest has just droned him as well. There we go. Tries to stick his head out thanks to the drone, but there is no one there to see, and he has to go back into hiding behind the bomb.
Get clear.
Above now is Ash.
There's noise there. You're always going to know there's at least one person in this room. You just don't think they're that close, probably.
Skyline.
Skyline's at the kind of the typical place.
Out he goes. Oh, and Maestro didn't know he was there that time.
Yep.
Lion gets dropped down, and Epsilon's big play for defense backfires. Now Infused have another player up. Epsilon Skyline, though, will answer with that. Takes Emotion down from within side. Still behind the shield, same spot he was at before. Maestro takes out the barbed wire, so it's a bit safer for it to go inside.
Sure, there's another person here.
More
And
shots
he's right.
coming on in. Yeah, Capcan knows exactly where she is.
Don't want to drop the diffuser.
Not in that spot, definitely not inside.
What's this guy doing?
Drone's active.
Waiting. 40 seconds on the clock.
Waiting too long.
Fuse still droning around looking for more people. They know Vinyl's there, and he's getting told that by Tempted Drone. Can't see him. Sprint back across the gap, manages to dodge Skyline, who had actually moved Equinox. Taken down by row 6. Now Skyline will take down Maestro as well, and it does look like Epsilon are set to level this out at 3 rounds to 3 now, unless Drake and
15 seconds
Thatcher Temps can do something amazing. Temps grabs 1, Drake doesn't get any. Now Temps has to grab 3 more.
Nice.
Does get 1 down. Finishes him, doesn't finish him, it's a Doc, and Skyline shoots him in the side of the head to round it out. 3 rounds to 3 then, we get back to a drawing state. Epsilon got to be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. I've noticed that with Epsilon, one is near the ladders, you know, going up to garage, and one is actually in the bomb site. So when someone pushes stairs, they can do like a crossfire on the person at the stairs. They've done that twice now, I think.
Yep, it's a perfect play. They've always got good comms. They can call out where they're being shot from. There's always someone there to watch the back of it. And as you saw there, Temps shot fires on Doc, gets shot in the side of the head.
Yep.
There's always that little crossfire set up, or at the very least, a crossfire can be set up in a couple of seconds notice.
Yep. And it's covering a position as well, so it's just a really nice place.
Yep. So, back on to defense, go Infused. They are back down into the basement as well. Let's see if they can hold on to it.
Basement full.
Attackers have discovered the location of a
The
bomb.
drone army.
Deploying ADS.
Looking to try and figure out what Infused have up the sleeve. Epsilon, of course, tried something different with Lion, peeking out in towards the briefing room corridor. It didn't work for them, but they still just about managed to win the round.
He does like peeking.
Yeah, he does. He's a very, very aggressive player.
He does the kind of peek, pre-fire, you know, go back
10
in,
seconds
peek,
left.
pre-fire. You know, so
Didn't work from that time, but the rest of his team kept it all going for him.
pushed out a bit too far. There were 3 of the other team there, I think, when he did that. There's a
One of
bit-
them would have been in his crosshairs, but Ash was up top,
Yeah.
straight down on him.
Just to stop it.
So, here they come. Camera's being taken out nice and quick by Lion.
Stop that intel.
Stay clear of the blast.
Now it's a slow push again. Checking the other floors for info. There is a Lion upstairs here. Not Lion, sorry, a Drake upstairs on Jaeger.
Seen him though. Probably going to push in through the garage. And try and take out Drake. He's the roamer. Or at least push him back down, which he already is just by using drone.
Realising
Hello.
shooting the drone is
There
the
he
tougher choice. Just being pushed backwards. The Lion now knows it's safe to get in through that hole. Just about dodge Temp's crosshairs
that was
down the
close.
stairs.
Drake's
The
pushing
attacker's bomb
back.
diffuser has
Probably
been
does. Always got
dropped.
another. So that was the original drone. Which didn't die.
Prime was the first one. He set that corner again with Drake.
Yeah, he saw it.
Back upstairs.
You know he's there. Just calm down. There you go.
He's just trying to get a tiny little read on it with the drone.
So he's probably going to
Maestro
get
gets
this
off
for free.
Skyline as well.
He knows he's there.
Attackers have recovered their
He
diffuser.
should
Hello.
get this.
Yeah,
Does get
yeah,
this
yeah.
with ease.
He knew we were there.
It would have been very hard for him not to get that one.
Pretty much sitting dog. It's a nice little push, but it is 3v4.
It is, as Maestro had killed off 2 other members of the attacking Epsilon squad
Ouch.
as they were coming in downstairs. Grenades coming into A, trying to move Temps away. He does get downed, but up he
Up
gets.
with the medic.
His Doc is in there with him.
Yep.
Also very, very low, but of course still up himself if he gets downed.
Gets rid of the barbed wire.
There we go, Emotion now not notice someone on the stairs because of the way that barbed wire was killed.
And as you can see, I don't think there's anyone in ladders, so he can contest this without too much threat from ladders.
Diffuser.
So if he does take this guy... Oh, there is someone in ladders there now. There we go. Yep.
He was
So
more
that's gonna be
aggressive, he repositioned.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard to push them stairs now.
Motion still peeking for information,
Attackers
making sure
recover
Alpha's
the
still
bomb
there, just
diffuser.
confirm that he is.
That's what he has to get past. He has to get past the person in front and this person who's going to hit him from the side. So
Yep.
he's looking bad. From the
Smoking
stairs.
downstairs.
Drop the diffuser.
Here, I'm making his way down. Bandit is at the bottom of them. Equinox.
And
About it,
there it
sprints
is.
straight
Yep,
down and
exactly
gets
what we
dropped straight away. Nicely done. But Temps is finished as Vinyl pushes in, but Maestro's in there to answer onto
Whoa!
Temps. Maestro gets himself back up as row 6. Unfortunately gets him off.
And they just pushed him. Very
Equinox
nice.
sprints at him with that MP7. Defenders take round number 7 and Infused will take the lead once more, but they are on match point.
Almost had the dot through the wall bang.
Yeah.
Almost.
Very nearly did. Of course, didn't know that he downed him. Didn't realize he was getting himself back up with his special.
Yep.
But can still take this to overtime if Epsilon pull off a successful defense on the TV room or the kitchen.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think we're getting overtime.
You think?
I think we are.
Okay. Let's see. I think if this is the same position, Tajanka did a really good job for... No, never mind, it's Epsilon defense.
Attackers have discovered the location of a
See if
bomb.
he actually plants it this time, as you mentioned before. If necessary.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We have seen it very, very effective, blowing a hole between the garage
Yeah.
and the TV room. This was in it, do nothing at all when it wasn't used. So
I think it was Infused who did that, the Tajanka one, the nice holes. And it was Epsilon who used it?
yep, I think you may be right on that one.
5 seconds to go.
Third as well.
Looks like he's not going to use it again as well.
Yep, it's 3 drone kills this early in the round is very, very powerful here for him.
This is really odd that he's just not using the amount of machine gun. I'm really confused why he's using this. Because as you said, Tajanka has the same gun and deployable shield.
Yep.
So you just get trapped.
Well,
so
I don't think Hackman is deployable shield.
Ah, maybe that's it then.
It's barbed wire and C4. Okay.
So that could be it.
But maybe, but I don't think, I mean, look where he's put it. Deployable shield in this position doesn't seem to be so important that you should pick an entire operator for.
Well, it seems that way. What else of reason can you think?
Yeah.
So this is the only reason I can think of.
No other reason.
Interesting. Oh, hello.
Equinox
Wow.
comes straight into
Yeah.
Tachanka's crosshairs. 06 takes him
But
down,
it does
but
get
he's
taken
from
down
the stairs by
Drake,
Drake.
I believe, yes.
Again, good trade back and forth. They're Infused. Only lost their sledge. The sledge is very, very powerful on this map, to be completely honest, because considering how many walls are
And they just lost someone else as well.
But down goes Thatcher, so that's that down. Much harder to take out anything electronic these days.
Also, they do have a Capcom actually, so there you go.
Oh yeah, sorry, the
Two of that
already
guns.
picked.
Yeah,
Perhaps it was
could be that as well.
no, Lion, half health, having done a little bit of damage already. All shots outside.
So not looking good. This you could be right while the overtime.
Hold on,
Yeah,
motion.
oh God.
Dropped by Lion again. Looking like it is overtime,
Yeah.
boys. 4 players to 2. Favour of Epsilon. Infused have got to go massive to make this work.
2v4. Only the Jaeger's been tagged, I believe. All the other on full health.
That's about right too. He's running away.
Clear the blast.
Okay.
Lost again to clear the way of barbed wire. Everything. Lion is around one corner.
Take
Lion
it
will
straight
drop
away.
Maestro. Trying to do a fast peek for information before hiding it again. Drops during that fast peek though. Lion
Gets
comes
the
through
head.
the doorway. Twitch will get one head.
Oh, he's got
Primal's
a primal.
peeking down the far
You don't know
corner.
he's there.
Oh, he
He's just
turned
got
away
it.
the last second. He knows Vinyl's underneath him.
Oh my God.
Primal hidden by that wall.
They just don't realise how close they are to like just seeing each other.
Flashbang goes down underneath. Flashbang goes down.
Will Primal push
to
after
the
that
room
flash?
next door.
Oops.
Oh, he completely blinds himself.
Don't die. That'll be really embarrassing.
That would
There
be
we go.
very pressing. He's back
Primal
upstairs.
moved. Did you see that as
Yep.
the flash happened?
Primal move. Now he goes down to try and chase Vinyl. Goes for the spray.
Oh,
Neither of them landing many shots at all.
Oh.
Vinyl will finish off
Attackers have been
Drake.
eliminated.
Defenders win round number 8, and we do get an overtime.
That went a bit better.
Yeah, it was a little bit for both sides. Not pretty at all, but that was a bit better. Far more accurate pistol fire than
it was the panic, I think.
I think so, yeah. Didn't expect him to sprint down into him, but
no.
He did all the same.
Well, he had loads of people covering the stairs, so we will just believe that he couldn't have done that, probably.
Yeah.
But the other guy did actually push to the other room. So yeah, 4-4. You were right. They did take it.
As things stand, if we keep up with our defenders' winning spree, Infused will take this map. Because they're starting on defense, that means they're going to get 2 defense rounds.
Yes.
So it's on Epsilon.
They have won 2 attacks though, right?
Each team has won an attack.
Yeah, they've won 1 attack each.
Yeah, so yeah. It's not impossible for them, but as the overtime goes, it's on Epsilon to be that team to win the first attack round.
Interesting.
If they want to hold on to this round.
Yeah.
Infused can afford to lose their attack round. Epsilon have to win at least one of them.
So so basically they have to win this one then, right?
They can win the second one. If they win their defense next and then win the last attack, they can still do it. But yes, to take most of the pressure off them, winning this one would be the best possible outcome.
So we're predicting defense is probably going to be the ones who win.
I think so.
And then
we've seen 8 rounds. We've seen 2 of those be attack wins.
So you
I think
think
it's safe to say that defense winning 2 rounds is more likely.
So do you think that it's going to be 5-5, both defense wins, and then it's either up to Epsilon to win that last attack, even that you believe?
I think it's going to end 6-5 one way or the other.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, interesting. We will see.
Well, here we go. All defenses in place. Infused down in the basement again. Playing very cautiously. Even the very mobile, nippy bandit is hiding within one of the objective rooms.
They probably have changed it up a bit.
I suspect so.
Overtime, innit? It'd be interesting if a team has different tactics for overtime, so you have like a kind of normal tactic, and if it does go to overtime, you switch to this new one, which could maybe throw people off. That'd be an interesting thing.
Temps down at the bottom of the ladder room. Spotted out, but it's enough that Ash knows
He is
safe to get in.
He's going through the same way that he usually does, Lion, so nothing's changed with him. So far.
Straight around, Temps does around just as he does so.
Oh
First
shit!
player down, Maestro finished off by Fuse.
Wow.
Now they're dropping in.
That is a fast push.
That is the A-bomb opened up and
All
controlled
3
by
of them.
Epsilon. And here
Oh
could be the
God.
attacking round. Lion takes down Temps too. 3 defenders left alive, but the diffuser is being planted. Emotion will finish off Lion.
Yeah,
Skyline will finish off Emotion for it. And still now 2 defenders left alive.
And the bomb is
down inside the A site. Equinox has got to get in and find it. Looking for Primal, who's outstairs up the top. Does find Primal, finishes him off. Now he's got to find 3 more. He's got one player in support. He knows they're in. Can't find that one. It's now down to Drake, who's a long way away. He knows one's behind one desk. Can't get that round. Epsilon get the first attack round, and what did I say? This pressure now for them is gone. They can not quite sit back and relax, but they have got to be feeling great about the upcoming defense round for them.
They got it.
Go.
So you probably believe that they're going to take this.
Give up that A-bomb site so easily, it's incredible.
It was a fast push. I mean, it was really fast push. They reinforced
a wall from, or they reinforced the wall from lockers to the A-bomb that they'd got 2-3 kills in before the opening round. That's what won them that opening round despite the numbers disadvantage, because they could shoot through that, and they reinforced it, and Bandit couldn't get shots through their holes. He couldn't make those. Maybe
that was the new strategy. The overtime strategy kind of backfired.
Maybe, but it was awful. if that was their new strategy, it was awful. They give up.
Yeah,
one player dies in A, and then suddenly the bomb is down.
No, I agree. You should not wall off that too much. Like, you can wall off a tiny bit, maybe just one side, so you can use it as cover. But the whole thing, probably not the best idea.
Wall off the main sections, yes. The wall right next to the door itself. Arguably, leave it open. That is so much more powerful for defenders than it is for attackers. You have to see through that one. See into the lockers.
Maybe, yeah, it's weird though. Because all the way through they were creating the holes. They never did that, did they? Just as soon as overtime hit, boom, we're going to try that. It must have been a kind of overtime strategy or just something they were going to try out.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Definitely whether it was a we'll save this for overtime or whether it was just a We'll save this for a surprise strat, whichever round we choose to do it on. I don't know, but it did not work one bit. Good job, Epsilon. Now they're defending. Setting up in here we go. Lion going to be crazy aggressive again. Let's see. Comes to the front of the house. Hides in a corner.
He loves that roam.
Waiting for information from cameras and sounds.
He usually looks towards the southeast, kind of opening quite a lot. I think he's killed a few people peeking there.
Knows, I mean, that south wall is, or the east wall rather, is huge. That's where the alleyway is.
The thing is, they know.
Yeah,
he's been here. Yeah, he's been here so many times. They know. They'll know he's there.
Straight through the wall.
Oh, gets tagged.
Wow, a big bit of damage come back against him from
Half his health.
Sprays again, but does the right thing in turning and running away and not just trying to stay with that hole. He's done what he needs to slow them down and make some fear in them again. Now there's a big hole they want to check out and clear and make sure he's no longer in there. But that's going to take them even more time, and they've already used up a minute.
That is very true as well, yeah. I wonder if he's tempted to go back up there.
He probably is, but he knows the right place to stay down. His team are telling him the right place.
They probably are, yeah.
And all he has to do is wait.
That would have been a bad loss.
Yeah.
That early.
Infused are upstairs. Diffuser included on Ash. Don't like Ash carrying the diffuser. She's the aggressive. She's the opener. She's going for those fast pushes and the early kills. Don't give her a diffuser.
Would you say someone with more armor a bit slower?
Yeah, just a Sledge or a Thatcher. It doesn't have to be that much slower, just the one that's going to be behind her. Because you'll both be into the objective at the same time. Just she will be the first one, so she gets slaughtered, you then get the trade kill, and then you've got the diffuser, rather than her dying and you then being stuck outside without the diffuser.
This has been a very cautious round. No one's died.
And they're trying a very different strategy. They're not coming in towards A. They're looking to drop through the floor behind her onto B. It's a risky play considering they're completely surrounded down here.
Yeah, this is looking really tight on defense. Yeah. They've got the stairs. They've got pretty much everywhere covered. They're not really causing too much of a threat, I don't think.
They know that Twitch is on the stairs. They can hear her destroying that barbed wire. She's going for a quick peek. It will be straight into Lion's crosshairs, though. If she does it again, she knows it's too risky.
She's gone it though.
Easing with it, goes straight through. Neither of them actually land any shots.
Wow.
Down through the top floor comes
And did you see that diffuser?
Yep, diffuser goes straight down, picked up again by Emotion, but Lion can't. Lion does kill off Emotion. Emotion down Doc, but Doc himself back up again. Could finish him off. Down the stairs though came Drake. Drake now got away with that. There's a second player in the stairs room with him, Temps, and he kills Vinyl. Now the 3 members of Epsilon that are alive are inside the B-bomb with the diffuser.
Yep.
Primal finishes Drake off, Lion finishes Temps off, and it looks like it's all she wrote. Epsilon have got to find one player, and they know exactly where he is, and they do find him. They do take it, and map number 1, 6 rounds to 4, goes to Epsilon.
Good stuff. Good stuff. It was interesting trying to drop. As soon as that diffuser went down, as I was going to say, it's GG. Like as soon as I saw that diffuser drop, I was thinking
down
like
through that trapdoor. I don't quite understand.
Well, I kind of 14 and 8.
Lion and Skyline. Absolutely huge scorelines now.
I knew I remembered Skyline's name from somewhere. Just remember
they're both big. Epsilon starting as defense now, so both teams need to swap sides as we swap the map to Bank.
Yes.
And well, that will be map number 2. But we got lots to talk about on that one first. Hereford Base as that first map. Why both teams tried something different?
Overtime. I said maybe they'd have overtime tactics, and they did.
So don't quite understand, especially why Infused tried something different. I really don't understand that. They had the defense. They had the advantage from defending. They've seen here, like the amount of times they've won successful defense rounds. This is the first one where Equinox used that wall that I was talking about before. But then in the overtime, they reinforced, and that let 3 people come through that doorway, which he couldn't shoot at because of it.
This is why I was saying, like, it'd be awesome if we could actually hear what they are saying and ask them, like, why. I
can
don't
always
know.
talk to them afterwards. We can get their contact info. We can talk to them in the Xbox Live and all that. We can afterwards, but right now,
but not on stream.
It's not possible.
But I mean, they probably thought if we carry on like this, it's just going to go 1, 1, 1, 1. And they might not have worked out that 1-1 would have actually been in their favour, possibly. But they did actually lose the attack as well, and that might have thrown them too.
But again, they lost the attack, which I argue they only did that weird new attack strategy because they'd lost the defence. So, okay, we've really got to win this attack, try something different. If they hadn't lost that defence, they wouldn't need to do something different on their attack.
Yep.
Thus, they wouldn't need to do silly drop-downs like into that crossfire on their attack, and could have just happily done the same thing, maybe won it, maybe lost it, then go back to defending the same thing, and then defending something.
I guess it was just an overtime new tactic. As I was saying, I wonder if they do that. They seem to. They seem to have a new tactic when it goes to overtime.
Yeah.
It seems like maybe it's a good or bad idea depending on what happens on the outcome.
I don't like the idea of having overtime strategies. Like, nothing about overtime changes the map. Nothing about overtime changes the operate. Nothing about overtime changes the way you should play the round.
It could really throw people off though, having one. That's why I thought it could be.
So having a different strategy, yes, but having an overtime strategy, no. Like, it doesn't have to be saved for overtime. It can be used anywhere.
Anytime.
Because nothing about overtime changes the map otherwise. It's just another round.
Yeah, it could be used anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's what
it's just like a landmark, and it's the overtime.
Exactly. But
we've got to this
I
mark.
don't think that teams at this level, I don't think these kind of people should be thinking that way. You don't think, oh, it's overtime, now we've got to play a completely different game. No, it's the same game. It's the same rounds. It's the same map. Play it the same, but play it better.
Yeah.
If you do want to run a different strategy, fine, but do it on something that's left make or break the entire map. Do it somewhere in one of the earlier rounds where
they probably will.
Oh, okay, it didn't work. Now we'll go back to our normal stuff and keep winning.
They probably will now after that, but it's, again, it's the hindsight thing. It could have been, like, imagine if it were the opposite. They tried a different strategy, it completely worked. We'd be like, wow, they did this new strategy, it completely threw them off. So
yeah, but that's why you try that strategy in a safer round when you've got loads to spare, not in an overtime which is game breaking. That's the kind of things that these level of teams, like pro level teams, shouldn't be trying their new, never before, never tested strategies in something that was a make or break situation.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. It's hard to say. It really is.
So, we're just checking things out as one of the players.
What do you guys think? It'd be good if we could see what they say.
We would, but we can't. As we are switching, of course, to Bank. We saw it earlier. We saw Vitality and Domina on there. Domina slaughtered. Can't really take anything from the way they played it, but from the way Vitality played it, very aggressive. We saw them outside, looking to pin people in spawns, keeping Indomina out in the aggressive spots. We even saw Indomina with a couple of spawn kills, which were very nice and opening for their rounds. Do you think we're going to see the similar thing from these two squads?
I think it was slower. With Indomina versus Vitality, they were on a massive positive momentum push. We're better. We've got this. This is easy. That's what they would have been kind of thinking. That's why they would push so fast. That's why they've been so confident in the players. This one, it was a close match. Yeah. They're gonna more like intel, more try and understand what they're going to do. It's going to be a lot slower. I do feel, yeah.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. I still think we may see those initial early quick spawn peaks. Because they're
oh yeah, yeah. You cause the threat as well,
yeah.
and it slows the whole thing down.
Even like we don't even need to see like the one that stands as me and Domina at the end. We saw Criscu in those office space firing out towards the alleyway spawn through that back window.
Yeah.
I expect, or I'd like to see someone try that without even opening the window. Just wait. Say I think it's a 10 or an 8 second timer
and
for
just
them
try
to
and
run
guess.
and get through. And yeah, just spray through the window. Just the spray of bullets is enough to then slow them the hell down, stop them sprinting through. You either get a random kill, more likely you'll miss it, but they will spray through, it'll make a hole in the window, then you turn and run away. And then they're stuck there for another 10, 15, 20 seconds, checking the window, peeking the window, droning in, just wasting more and more time.
That's true.
And then you fall back without doing too much of a risk to yourself.
Yeah, we could see that. I mean, that is one strategy. Yeah,
exactly.
Again, though, that's the game, isn't it? It's just all these different kind of strategies, all these different kind of mind games going on.
Because this is another one of those maps which is arguably really, really big. In all fairness, it's not the hugest, it's not the massive ones, but it's big enough that if you gain those 15-20 seconds right at the start like that, you gain those 15-20 seconds any little which way you
It also slows down
it's very quick to run out of time.
It also slows down a push, so say if one part of the team's at that side, another part of the team's at that side, they want to get to a certain point at a certain time, it slows down one side, so as they're pushing, they're a bit further back.
Yeah.
So less people, it
exactly.
It slows the whole thing.
Every little time advantage you can get on this map is amplified so much more because by the time you do get to those objectives in the basement, as it will likely be to begin with, it's such a funnel choke point from either direction that one push, as you mentioned, is off by 5-10 seconds. That can completely switch around on its head.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, these early things possibly.
Do you think they're going to push Garage?
No, I don't think they do. I would like to see someone try it, but I don't think they will, just because we've never seen any of these Xbox squads push on Garage. We've seen so far, let me just count it up, 2 other games on Bank from Europe. North America's a different story. I don't have those numbers just yet, but 2 other games on bank from Europe Xbox players. Never has anyone ever pushed the garage from that location.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll see it. Maybe we won't. It would be nice to see, just to see what kind of change it does to the attack.
It could legitimately be, if they're thinking the way you said, with overtime rounds or overtime strategies, that may be one of their overtime places. All right,
throw that in there.
Go garage if we get to overtime.
Possibly.
It's a possibility. As I said, I would rather they see it in
we just need to
normal
think,
play.
You need to think about it of like all the kind of openings that you can go for. Like you can go for the stairs, you can go for the garage, you can go from the other stairs, you can go from the sewers. You want to push all the kind of places.
We've seen people use stairs. We've seen people go in through the main lobby.
We've seen it everywhere over
down
the
the stairs.
garage.
We've seen them come through the tunnel. We've seen them come through that that archive spawn and down the stairs.
It's quite fast as well, garage. Like you get in there quite fast.
And even if like you don't like push straight from the garage into the objective quick, which you can do. If you just sit behind that ambulance or the armored car as it is, or in the corner, and just take down the big reinforced wall, that's an entire cross from A bomb to B bomb that now the defenders cannot do. So your guys that are coming from the tunnel and coming from the other entrance, clear out the A bomb, and they can now get straight in there because no one can get across to help out and reinforce that bomb without being shot from you in garage.
Yeah.
Why teams don't take advantage of that? I
no, I don't.
Because we've seen multiple times now where teams have taken control of the A-bomb site and then lose it to the people coming from B and backing it up.
For the most part, where when it's in the vault, they like to push to the very top floor or from the sewers. They're usually the kind of places they go for.
Yeah, so it's
like every time.
A little bit confuzzling. I don't know. Maybe they don't have confidence in making those shots on the cross. Maybe they don't feel that it's actually a strong enough hold in that situation.
Yeah,
but
I mean, there will be a reason,
these last few days, Vitality earlier on, Infused and Epsilon here, have been making some very impressive shots with some easy headshots where their aim has definitely improved. I feel they could make that shot.
Yeah,
they could sit in garage and they could get those guys.
They were doing really well.
Yeah, I'd like to think it's not a confidence in their aim kind of thing anymore. It's definitely taken a big ramp up from week 1 Xbox play.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll talk to them and find out. But we have every player in now.
Awesome.
We are ready. So we can find out exactly how they do play it, where they use that garage, where they don't. And, of course, where they choose to defend second, because we all know it's going to be basement first, but second is another key factor.
It's usually basement. It's very, very common.
We've seen a couple of top floor spawns from that first game, but to be fair, Vitality Dominant not going to take much of that game into account when trying to figure out where the hell these guys are going to go second.
Yeah.
So.
Tachanka? Wonder who's going to make the holes.
He's going to go in the red hallway and destroy the wall
into the bomb site.
In towards A bomb site. Yeah. Possibly from the B bomb site, get that wall as well so they can see completely through both, but we will see. I really like the smoke pick on this too, because locking people out of that CCTV room with smoke is incredibly strong, because when they come through the tunnels, they come down that stairway, that one doorway they've got to get through, even if they sledge or thermite the walls next to it, so they've got a couple of electricities, one smoke covers all of that area, that tiny little hatch.
Yeah, it does.
And we've seen teams try and just sprint in, sit next to the wall and plant there, and again, the smoke will stop that happening without actually having to peek the corner.
Smoke can do okay for garage as well if he stays at the stairs.
He's also got that SMG-11 too, so he can just go into the garage and just slaughter people all the way up.
Well, it's just he can just delay it though. He can delay the garage a bit more. This is what they do. See if anyone goes garage.
Here we go then. Defense prep is coming out. Chenker reinforcing the B site from the vault side first.
If he does actually use the gun, remember, I think this guy doesn't always use the machine gun.
Yeah, you may be right. R6 picks it just for his...
Just the gun? Yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Yeah. Straight here, so he'll destroy both of these walls if he can find a placement. There we go.
Bomb located by
and gets the sight line now through from B to A.
Yeah.
Getting on to shoot Primal. He does it.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he did. He tagged Primal. Holy crap, he did so much damage to him. I was looking at the health bar underneath Primal's silhouette, but if you look at the top of the board, he's got so much more health taken off.
Yeah. Well,
that's not a good start for him.
Maybe that's why I don't use the machine gun.
Yeah, maybe he was just told by his team, don't you dare use that machine gun.
Stop using that machine gun.
Every time you do it, you shoot us. They finally let him use it once more, and
it looks like
Lion, go back to Lion. He's sitting there in the lobby. looking up at the guys that were repelling.
Lion was smoke.
Yep. And he gets downed while trying to do it, but he was looking at the guys repelling from the outside. He is down, but he is alive.
Down but not out.
And he's trying to crouch his way through now. Doc is coming on up to try and find him. And he's crouching towards him to try and get that range revive. There we go.
Missed
he missed. Oh dear. This is not going well for Epsilon at all. Yeah. No. Oh dear. Lion gets back up now. Does manage to survive it.
Bit of a wonky start.
Yeah. But there we go. A minute off the clock. Not a lot of health on many of these players. Infused start to drone around and find a couple of these players out. And upstairs, you can hear walls being broken. Skyline gets the kill onto Maestro, so there we go. First proper nice thing to happen to Epsilon as he takes out a player in that stairwell. But Drake is downstairs and come through the tunnel. And immediately answers onto Skyline. He's alone down in here though, and there's only one doorway for him to look through. And if he does so with the diffuser in hand and fails, they're going to know where it's dropped and they're going to have it on lockdown.
Need some support.
Yeah, something needs to come helping out. Thatcher could blow the trapdoor, or with Thermite's help, could blow the trapdoor in there, and that would help a lot.
Being very cautious.
Spinning up.
Equinox can definitely get to him there though.
I'm not sure why Equinox is droning down there when
He's
is
really
already at the
cautious.
bottom of it.
I know.
Called it to be clear.
Yeah.
Final walking back and forth across that gap. Neither of them really land too much damage.
Here they come, spot.
Down the hill. And here's the smoke. That's exactly where I love it used. Doesn't quite go far enough to the wall though and allows Thermite to get that plant off, but Emotion will finish off Lion.
Drake nearly ran across right there.
Yeah, Drake just completely sprinting into his teammate.
Yeah. He's lucky he did. If he didn't, he would have got team killed there.
Gets inside the corner. He's crouched behind the desk right now, so he's going to get the plant down. Primal will finish Equinox off, but does he know the diffuser is still going down as well? He didn't. Now he's going to know. R6 immediately tries to push forward. Couldn't see him even despite making that big hole in the wall.
Primal with that health.
Primal's so low, but if he does get down, he can up himself. Where's he going? He's trying to go the long way around.
Can he make it that far?
Yeah, he can if he's quick. More importantly, he needs the rest of his team to put some pressure on here first. Vinyl gets down through the hole in the floor up above. Temps gets that kill. Waiting for the Doc push. Doc gets down and ups himself though.
Yeah.
Temps is going to still hunt for him. Yeah, he upped himself up. Temps is going to try and get him. Drake gets the kill downstairs onto row 6, but
it's too late.
It is way too late. The defuse is not going to happen. Drake will be there as soon as he drops through the hole. Crime was finished off.
I saw
Infused take round number 1.
I saw him pop himself, you know, to revive himself. But I thought it'd just take him as he were reviving.
He was, thankfully for Doc in that case, like he was revived and hidden behind all the desks.
Yeah.
So he didn't quite realise that
survived
he was,
that bit longer.
Yeah, downed and getting back up. He thought he'd just gone prone or something, I suspect. Because let's be honest, he probably didn't expect Doc to be on such low health, considering no one in his team had shot him. So, yeah. Ultimately, it all worked out for Infused anyway. They picked up round number 1 as the attacking team on another, what is effectively very tough to defend attacking.
I think
tough to attack, defending.
Yeah. I think it was all to do with that plant. Once that plant went down, then it went straight into their fervor.
Yep. That bomb site is so easy to defend because of that tiny little choke point to get in, but as a result, once the plant is down, the plant is very easy to defend for the same reason. So
I just noticed.
Montaigne. Yeah, switched up at the end there from Skyline, which
yeah.
I suspect they're just going to try and do exactly the same thing we saw there from Infused. Blow a hole in this end, walk in there with the Montaigne, stand behind it, plant behind it, job done. It's just a slightly safer way to do it than trying to get that little tiny corner that Ash planted in, or that Drake planted in, sorry. Montaigne makes it a little bit safer to do, but
I think next time Epsilon's on defense, they're going to make sure that hole's a bit bigger as well, because they got that plant down without him realising at all.
I don't think even with the hole couldn't be bigger. The hole just straight up.
Do you think they just did it in like the perfect spot?
So the way if you saw the way he was edging in, there's a little lip on the wall to the right. So he gets in and he's hidden behind that lip to begin with. And as soon as you start planting, you head down and then you're hidden behind the desk.
They're going to have to look for that then.
So yeah, it's a really, really tough spot to get, which is why they tried to keep him out. And I argue the smoke could have been put in a better spot.
Yeah.
And if the smoke was in a better spot, Thermite wouldn't be able to plant that out in the wall, and bang, he wouldn't be able to get through. So
it's again them players, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. These little advantages here and there that all become exactly big advantages if exposed and if abused properly. Montaigne I'm surprised shields aren't used more on console, to be completely honest. Or to be fair, on PC too. Because... Actually, no, not on PC. But because, I was going to say, because C4 is just never really used.
Bad smoke.
No, good smoke.
Yeah, maybe.
He can't just walk, like, right now, he could just walk in there, shield, and they could plant behind him. With the smoke, he can't walk in there. Like, right now, that's the whole point of Montaigne. There was nothing to stop him just walking in that doorway with his shield up fully.
Do you think he'll just get in there free?
Not with the smoke and not with these two. But look, here he is. He's trying to do exactly this. The smoke will stop him doing exactly this.
Got tagged, see?
Pushes back. Lion picks up 1 kill onto Drake.
I mean, the shield is good, and Montaigne is one of the best, but still you do get tagged when you're walking into one of them places.
He didn't have his shield fully up there too, which is the other thing you need to know. He did just have it in this
tagged.
Tagged again. He's so incredibly low right now. He's
Yeah.
looking for Maestro.
This doesn't seem to have worked out.
Why is he trying to aim down sights? I'd argue just...
I'm not sure. Or he's low health, maybe. I mean, that's the only reason I can think. Just try and get him out.
Put your shield up fully and let them plant behind you. That's your entire positioning, your entire reasoning. Maestro now rushing straight at him.
Really
Get away. Oh, Maestro gets meleeed down.
He can't finish him.
He
can't finish him.
Doesn't
Wow.
finish him. Gets finished off by a motion from behind. Frost still down around this corner.
Is he going to try and push out? Oh, they got him up.
Oh, they did get him up, and Maestro will answer by killing off Primal right around the corner. R6 is on the other side of the wall, but they don't quite know it yet. 2 attackers left up, Sledge and Thatcher. The walls are open. They've got good guns for getting this long range across this bomb site kind of fire. Can they make it happen? The diffuser is in Vinyl's hand. The grenades are raining in towards the bomb site.
Did not get him.
2 players on either side. Temps taking a little bit of damage through that wall. You don't realise it though.
All 3 of them
around to the right. Here we go. He's trying to get that plant around the corner. Didn't quite get inside, so all he does is drop it. There we go. Gets the plant down. Puts his head down.
There it is. But they saw
they
it.
peeked from the doorway. They picked from the doorway and got him. Oh, sorry, Maestro was inside, rather. He went behind the desk, picked from behind the bomb,
They know that
finishes
little
him off,
trick.
finishes the second one off. Yeah. It's a good place. It's a good place to plant when they're only the other side of their wall, but Maestro was inside. Maestro had no issues with that.
And there we go, 2-0.
I like the idea of the Montaigne. It was a good thing to think of. Stand in that corner.
He didn't put the shield up
shield.
fully, did he? Once.
Stand in that corner, drop your shield up. You know they were all on the right-hand side. You could block all their fields of fire from one shield. But instead, he just kept it down and almost forward. Why not do it with the Blitz? If that's
I was going to say, we're almost using it like the Blitz or a recruit with a shield.
If he'd have done that with a Blitz and had the flashbangs, like Maestro would have had such a harder time dealing with him if he was flashing all the time. As it was, you pick a shield that's, and then don't use it to its fullest effect.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
It's a nice concept, but didn't work out. As
No,
it is,
didn't,
Infused
really.
take 2 rounds then. And Epsilon are still looking to get their first one on the board. Still no garage play.
Yeah, still no garage play. I think we'll see it eventually.
Bomb located by
I do.
attackers.
I just think, something they clearly feel they need more practice on. Or any practice on if they haven't done it at all yet.
TP-20 mounted and ready.
Tachenka back down in the basement, of course.
10 seconds left
Making
before
big
insertion.
holes through the walls.
5 seconds remaining.
Droning, checking these windows, make sure no one's there to shoot them as they rappel up the side of the
recover
building.
the diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse the
Checking no
bomb.
one's getting there afterwards. No one being team killed by Tachenka this time around.
Being extra careful.
He's replacing his turret. Where is he going to put this?
Oh, he might put it here? That'd be really weird, because as I say, no one really goes garage, so...
It's not a bad spot to put it, but yes, as you say, no one goes garage.
Even if it were garage, you'd still be able to pick it quite easy, I think.
Yeah. I think he's just going to carry around for fun.
Why not?
Maestro rips up the first kill onto Lion as he is very quickly inside. Lion trying to roam around and pick someone off, but it doesn't work out for them, and Epsilon are down a man already. His aggressive play is not working out for them so far on this map.
Once again, pushing the very top. They always do.
Really in through that window. Which is interesting, considering we saw Vitality all coming in from the lower levels through the same doorway and whatnot. But everyone coming in through that same one window, you'd argue, would make it an easy place for defenders to
Yeah,
stop,
I know, that's what I'm always
it
thinking.
always seems to work.
For the most part, yeah, it seems like that's the go-to place, that you just want to go straight up there, go through that window, and then push down from there.
Yeah, so Thermite putting his charge straight on this wall again. Maestro's got the diffuser like before. Drones up the other end. Spots one player here in the elevator. Skyline finishes off Drake. Let's switch down.
Drone up. Drone's ready.
Slows him down a little way. Did Thermite blow his charge? Maestro, yes, that charge is gone, so Maestro could get inside if he wants, but there's 3 defenders covering this bomb site. And you can see 2 of them.
And the Thermite down here.
Thermiting above. A couple of shots coming up through, trying to nade onto some of the walls. Nades go straight in. Doesn't do a whole lot to anyone, to be fair. Does force a couple of people to reposition though.
Cause that
The
threat
doorway
as well.
just at the wrong second, he turns away. Now he sees one. Epsilon
Takes
Primal's going to get tagged, but gets himself back up again.
He is a dock, so yeah, he can revive.
Not going to repeat that doorway anytime soon. Holes coming through the wall. Skyline is covered by that pillar.
Just not enough view, really.
No.
He knows where they are, he just can't hit it.
The
Oh, he's
doorway
peeking again. Wow.
Primal comes on in. This time he dodges a lot of it, but it's still very, very low. Dropping
Just going
through the
for him.
floor he goes. Sees there's 2,
Oh!
takes down 1, goes for the second who's trying to knife him. Skyline gets the knife.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Equinox picks up the diffuser as it had been downed, and now there's 3 defenders and only the sledge left up. Skyline's incredibly low. He's got 20 seconds to get the bomb plant down. And they are swarming around him. Now they've got the top floor under control as well. They can use that trapdoor to their advantage. Skyline sees him come in.
As well.
Skyline shooting through the
And there it
wall.
is.
R6S gets it from up top, and Epsilon get their first round on the board. 2 rounds to 1 then. We start to have a game on our hands.
There it is.
Dropped.
Yeah.
Very, very nice flank then from Epsilon, taking out all those Infused players that were up top that were firing down through that hole.
It's a bit of the, I can't remember who it was when he pushed. The guy who were attacking Doc.
Thermite.
Yeah, when he pushed, it's a bit he didn't kill the other guy.
Yeah.
He had the advantage. He did have the advantage.
Stuck his barrel up the guy's nose, but unfortunately couldn't quite land the headshot that he
And it would have been a big thing, I think.
Yes, Skyline dried there. Thermite staying alive would have been huge for them.
Oh well.
I do like the way Epsilon defended that though. It's like, okay, we have 3 people in this site. We have a couple people locked outside of it. Rather than just trying to pile more people in these doorways, flank around, go around behind them. We can hold them out there, and they did. They took down the planter,
Attackers need
they
to
locked them
locate
outside,
and defuse bombs.
Yeah.
and they flanked around, and they did a lot of damage with it. So.
Bomb wire.
Nice way to play.
Attackers need to
Good
cover the
trust and
location of a
confidence in
bomb.
your teammates. Different bombs from before then now, as Infused are defending upstairs right next to the alley access. Janka there blowing holes in some of the crucial walls once more, as we saw before. Creates a corridor of death towards that A bomb site if they choose to come through that window, which arguably means they won't.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
Drone checking all the floors upstairs, checking everything's reinforced, making sure there's no holes
Recovered the
in
diffuser.
the armor
Attackers
of
are
the
heading out to
Infused
defuse
defense.
a bomb.
They do spot Ocean running around up there somewhere.
Razor wire is up. Drone's ready.
Saw Rook running around close to where Fuse is right now. They would have droned and seen him running away as well. But he's still got to be a little bit cautious. That's to his location. Straight on top of this corridor of doom, he's trying to find a hole to plant this Fuse.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Probably gonna hit
diffuser.
someone though.
Cluster charge going up.
I think
Attackers recovered the bomb
Tap can
diffuser.
Chank was underneath,
Cluster charge.
but it's not going to take anyone down, as you mentioned. So
Yeah.
Jaeger right down in the basement,
Loading mag.
looking for a potential flank up through the tunnel stairways as the push starts to come in towards kitchen. Temps hiding here with a kill hole through the wall, looking with a very acute angle off and over towards that window.
Time to make a new door.
You can hear them.
Keeping an eye on the trapdoor as well if you can. They're laying in through right on top of the A bomb side then.
Attackers dropped the
Very
diffuser.
nice hole there. Like,
Attackers have recovered their
keeping an eye on
diffuser.
lots of this backside of the room. If he drops in and goes prone, he may just survive it, but he wants to make sure it's completely safe first. Is he going to make that play?
Use the cover, the desk as cover.
Yeah. He drops in and goes straight prone. It is penetrable, but he could just about get away with it.
You might go for it.
R6 takes down Temps. In he
Flashed
goes,
himself.
down he goes.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Has stayed alive. But he doesn't know where anyone is while he's in here.
Nice.
He didn't know you could do this. Taking holes underneath. There are players down here with him. He stands straight up though. See him.
Oh,
There
he's
he goes.
just
Spots
taken.
at the last second. Maestro finishes off Skyline, but now Vinyl's come on in. Emotion's in here too. Maestro's looking for another one. Maestro does get another one. Takes on Vinyl as well before Lion will finish him, but Equinox finishes off Lion. And Infused, in very, very quick succession, successfully defend all of their bomb sites. As to be fair, it feels like Epsilon didn't really know how to attack that one. They weren't coordinated, they came in at weird timings, they came in from very odd places. Like, if you're going to send one guy through the drop down, fine, it's good. Why don't you send someone through the stairwell behind and have him come through that doorway at the same time? Bang, you got a crossfire.
Yeah.
Ash there, pushing the kitchen way after everyone else was dead.
It did seem a bit spread out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they've done so well to coming in different places at the same time and getting trades and getting crossfires on. So then everyone going in and kind of a bit sporadic there.
Interesting, yeah.
Doesn't feel like one they're used to attacking. But, I mean, that's in some ways to be expected. This is Infused pick. Infused know this thing, so perhaps they have picked this bomb site, expecting it to not be so well played by their opponents. And I think this kind of goes to attest it, was Epsilon choosing their second bomb site to defend right up top. Completely different. They are not even willing to play that bomb site they just lost back against the team. They know that it's a good one to defend if you're in Infused shoes, but they do not feel confident defending it themselves.
I think this is a more common one. This is the one I always use.
Exactly,
anyway.
that's what I mean. This is the common one. This is one everyone knows.
Yeah.
So Infused, as being their map, are so confident in this alternative bomb site they played that they picked that one and it worked. It threw Epsilon off completely to the point where Epsilon can't even feel confident enough to play it themselves because they don't know.
It's nice to have that on the hand then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly why you pick him up. That's exactly why you train him. It's a really good sign for Infused and like going forward in the rest of the tournament.
Yeah. Interesting. So they can always just play that bomb if anything goes bad. They can just be like, right, we'll go back there then.
Yep, exactly. All right, we'll pick Matt.
That's powerful.
We'll pick Bank. We know that we can defend the basement really well because everyone knows how to defend the basement really well. And we have this one in our back pocket where most people get very confused back.
Wow, taken down straight away.
That's what we expected and hoped to see every time.
Exactly,
Everyone
yeah.
comes through that window,
They
be
really
ready
do.
for them. Maestro goes through, does only get down, not outed, but it is done and it is slow them down again. More importantly though, this time Jaeger stays alive after doing it. Doesn't get taken out himself, gets away with it, sprints to safety.
Was it Capcan?
I think it was Lion. Because it was him that tried it. Yeah, it was, Lion.
Yeah,
It was him that tried it last time and then died doing it. This time he got away with it and gets out to safety.
So they did pick him up, but he has lost that health.
Motion right at the top. Oh, doesn't quite get finished off.
Oh,
Taking a lot of damage through the wall, through the sofa, but he did already get his charge down. So that's another hole opened up in behind Primal.
That would have been big if he killed him before that went off.
Yeah, if he'd killed him before he got the charge done. Which note, by the way, as soon as this shot started coming through, Thermite didn't try and shoot back, he didn't try and find Morose, he hit the charge and then just sprinted away. So he knew he had to trigger that charge before he was killed at all. Because that is what he's there for. That is his main job, right?
Yeah, very important.
Up the stairs comes Lion. Still just
Got a nice
holding this
angle on
tight
him.
angle, yeah. If any of them come around this way, he should blow them away.
But someone in there and he didn't realise.
No, very strange for him to move that quickly and that sporadically
He was
without checking
so
the corner.
sure that they were just all there, I guess.
Yeah, it must be. To one side, R6S takes down Maestro as he tries to push forward. That's actually the diffuser down as well, because they've blown the other wall now, but it's given the defenders a chance to shoot out through it. Nade goes on in right next to Primal, doesn't do a whole lot to him. He's also docked, so he can get himself up if needs be. R6S with that shot from range, that's actually very, very impressive, hiding behind that far bomb. Diffuser does get picked up now. Motion's just scanning the area looking for it. Primal still holding that other doorway. R6S comes on here, tries to pre-fire onto Primal, tries to make him turn around, he didn't. Primal now trying to go for the spray down, can't land it, but will get down. R6S gets Equinox up, Primal gets himself up, but Emotion will finish him. Drake is on the floor though on the other side. Spraying coming through towards Emotion's direction. More spray coming through the wall. Vinyl gets answered by Emotion. And Now R6 behind that bomb has to do so much more work. He's down a couple, will down one more, right down and out the back, but Drake has been gone
1v1, unless he fix him.
Drake's gonna get
Got 5 seconds.
Thatcher, 5 seconds to get inside, and they've got to pick up the
something
diffuser.
here.
R6 is there.
Just chill out.
Diffuser's being picked up, but they can't.
Oh my god!
The revive came in before the defuse, and defenders win the round. He was standing on top of his teammate, and as a result, F asked for a revive, not a plant.
Yeah. Under pressure and all that.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, maybe it's the pressure. Very, very good job by R6 holding that to the end. More importantly, staying alive as they came in there, putting trust in the fact that they wouldn't hit that 0 timer.
Knowing that he didn't need to push, and if he did push, he could have died.
Yeah, I mean,
it would have been a different story.
The smarter thing to do there, say, right, it's on so close to 0 seconds. Either I suicide and spray around and try and keep them from defusing, or I wait, then pick up the diffuser, they try and plant it, they either run out of time, or they start planting it. And then when I see the 0 hit 0 and not end, one person's planting, has to stay planting. I can then 1v1 the other guy, and if that guy comes off the diffuser, they instantly lose. So he has that 7-second window where he's forced to 1v1 the remaining player. As it was, he didn't need to, they didn't get a plant, whatever.
Exactly.
But
gone back to
the smarter play to stay prone behind.
Definitely. They've gone back to Montaigne. Let's see if they actually do use the shield with walking forward.
See if we get it down
They
properly.
probably will have the smoke in that same position to push him back though, as we saw in last one.
Yeah, but to be fair, as you said, the smoke was used very, very early last time around, and the second one not even in the right place, which is allowed Thermite to blow the hole open. So the smoke, while he's there, has to be used more effectively this time.
Definitely.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers objective.
I do want to see what this Montaigne does this time, because he didn't do much today. He did push, but he didn't really do much else.
He switched to a different
Here we go.
as well.
He was,
now he extends it fully as he makes his way in towards the server room. We'll drop it back down there as he waits for the drone to give him information. Now they know there's 2 in there though, and they've both been spotted out for it. Smoke going to come out on towards the door. Did he throw it? EMP's coming out. There's the smoke.
Nice, that was a good smoke.
Stuck inside the room actually. There we go. Thermite crouches into it a little late. Forcing him to use it early though is good for the attacking
smoke,
squad.
you're going to do a lot of damage.
He was so lucky that he peeked around that corner while the grenade was in his hand. Gets away with his head still intact.
Smoke's in a very nice position here. He's completely stopped. How many is he stopping? 3 of them. And a Montaigne. 4 of them. Oh my god, the delay.
I don't like how far out he's coming to throw these smokes though.
I'd like
it's a very risky play to stick your head out that far.
I'd like if he was going that far out, I'd like him to actually throw it in the hole, so it actually hit them a lot more.
Yeah.
If you're gonna risk it,
exactly.
Go for the damage.
Yeah, go for the big play rather than going out that far and not doing a
Drake,
lot. Coming around behind Drake, does finish him off. Drake.
I had no idea.
You didn't actually hear him coming in that way.
Yeah,
it's not like shields are quiet.
Again, he's not pulling ill.
Doesn't need to that time around. Stays crouched, and Maestro is down because of it. Can't crawl off of the desk either. Oh, he can't quite finish him. Gets inside to safety. In motion on the other side. Monte takes a couple of tags though, thanks to turning aside onto Temps. Maestro is finished off by that grenade. Now the wall will be blown open thanks to Thermite 2. Diffuser is dropped down right next to it. Now, will you extend your shield and allow the plant to have behind? Oh, he's taking the planter.
No, I dropped it.
No, drops it down. Stands crouched still behind the desk. Now he stands
up
with his shield extended, but he's actually going to push with it.
Is he going to stay? Is he going to stay here?
Stands in the doorway. Perfect.
Oh, nice.
If he can do it successfully, this is stronger than standing in front of the diffuser.
What's he going to wear? Oh, the diffuser's down.
Oh, he walked straight into a trap on his way out. That's disastrous for Skyline. He's going to get finished. Now Primal
is
upstairs, looking through the trap door onto all of them. Oh, he's got so many.
Loads of them.
Downs 2, but he is down for his trouble. Doc was one of the ones he downed though. Doc's going to get himself back up, finishes Primal off, and now it's all onto Thatcher. Emotion pushes out. Emotion will be downed and minute finished. Doc, can you get him up? Get him up, Doc, quick. Gets the range dead up. Goes for the shoot on the diffuser. R6 will finish Emotion off. Now Equinox is peeking out straight into barbed wire though. Equinox still had the time to go for the defuse and will do it. I could see what was going through Thatcher's head. He's like, all right, this guy sprinted outside. There must be a guy behind him diffusing. Damn it, I've missed my shot to finish this down guy. I'll have to check for the diffuser. That bought Doc the time to get him up.
And then he revived and then
and then he had to divert his attention straight back to Emotion. Meant he used more ammo, meant he ran out of ammo on his, on his main weapon. and
A
then
lot of
stuck
wrong
in the
players.
barbed wire. Yeah, which again comes down to panic, arguably.
Yeah, yeah, probably. Last player.
Yep. Last
Happens,
player,
man.
diffuser down, a lot of pressure. It's one of those things you can't get used to without doing it a lot, unfortunately.
That's why when you see like the big players with these, under this much pressure and they actually clutch it, you have to have a lot of respect for that.
Yes,
when
exactly.
when you actually see it.
So, 4 rounds to 2 then. Match point in favour.
What are you thinking? You think it's going to go to overtime again, or you think they're going to take it?
No, I think this is going to be done before overtime. Whether it's done on this round or the next one, though, I couldn't tell you.
They're all looking strong.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Back down to the basement goes the Epsilon defense. We've had a little bit of success attacking here so far. Can they continue the run?
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go.
So,
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers
no
are
one
heading
going
out
for
to
those
defuse
early
the
spawn
bomb.
picks we saw before, which can be very powerful, but can also be a huge, huge risk.
Yep.
Jaeger is upstairs towards that same window, just like before. This time,
Just
though,
roam him.
yeah, he's not ready to kill him so fast.
They've seen him.
Makes the right call to turn and run away.
Yeah, they had the intel. They know where he's going to shoot from. There's more of them.
Goes for that spawn as well. Goes for checking another window. Could this be Epsilon losing their first, well not losing, but getting their first week
The first
without
draw.
3 points?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
First draw on the board. Infused certainly hope so.
Oh yeah, for
Slow
sure.
and cautious though.
If Epsilon keep this up, well, if they do come back, they're going to be top, right?
Yep, if they win again, they'll take 9 points and be top.
Definitely a place they want to be.
If they draw, they will also have 7 points, but I'm pretty sure their round win-loss ratio is not as good as the other guys that are there right now.
Yeah.
Lion gets spotted out again, despite moving a different hiding spot. Maestro now knows he's safe to go in through that doorway.
It's like me when I roam, it's just drones all over.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. It's like, God damn it, I have to change again.
Yeah, and he goes all the way back down. So that's complete map control given over to Infused on the top floor, but it's taken them so long.
I was going to say, the time. Look, it's 1 minute 20.
1 minute 20, and he's actually still holding the stairs without reinforcing that door. I like this. So you can shoot them again when they're on the stairs and lock them in there, and waste a little bit more time before they get too close. Now we see Maestro making that push down the stairs. Row 6 gets down as he does down Ash. Skyline's going to get there first though. Gets up Maestro. Row 6 also revived by Doc from range. So Epsilon coming out on top of that trade.
It's weird how Infused have really slowed it down, I feel.
Yeah, they
Even
definitely
though
did.
they
Skyline is back now behind the servers, keeping Drake locked in the tunnel. Row 6 finishes
Oh,
off in
takes
motion.
him though.
Drake does get Skyline in return. 45 seconds and only 3 attackers on the board. They really got to make some effort in this move. Row 6 prone in the corner. We'll get a couple of shots off. Does down Drake. Doesn't realize it though, so he's not in a rush to finish him off. There we go. Yeah. Drake gets down. Equinox now the last man standing is on the hole above, which is very powerful, but not enough to kill 4 players in 20 seconds.
You need more of your team there to have that as a powerful place. Or by yourself, not really.
15 seconds.
Okay, well this is...
yeah, this is done. This is going to time out. He's going to drop down and get slaughtered or... there we go. Right.
Wow.
Eliminated.
So...
Epsilon won it, man.
Not quite done yet.
Epsilon
won
won
their defense. Now we're back to an Infused defend round, though.
They won that 9 point.
They are digging in hard. Definitely not giving it up easy.
But I think Infused played differently there. I felt like they were playing a bit different. It felt a bit slower.
It was definitely slower, yeah. They knew they were on match point. They knew they could win it there. They didn't play as confident. They played aggressively, and as a result, it allowed Epsilon to play aggressive, to be those early peekers and to just stick their head out into different corridors.
Yeah.
And ended up winning those firefights. So yeah, you're right. Infused just that little bit too slow.
Need to do more of the same. Infused, you'll take it.
So staff room and open area again then for the Infused defense. This is the top floor, which they won just about
Attackers
in their
need to
last
locate and
defense.
defuse
Only
bombs.
just with that split second, thanks to the revive. I lied, it's a completely different one. It's the one they won with ease.
Yeah, I had a feeling it might go here,
Yes.
but I weren't sure.
Getting more bomb sides.
It makes sense.
So,
that they
so
go
not
here,
used
though.
to seeing this
Well,
one, that I saw the names.
Yeah, exactly.
Top floor.
Well, remember, we were talking about this before.
Yep, this is their
this position,
ace.
the ace in the sleeve, what it was called.
Yeah, the ace up their sleeve.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we probably think they're going to take this, right?
Yeah, I definitely.
And they probably think they're going to take it. Like, the last round will have been a bit of a rock, but then they'll be like, well, we did so well on this one, they had no idea how to attack us on this one. That's probably going to give us that confidence boost, at least balance the pressure.
As long as they don't play this one, because they didn't know what to do in it before, but will play it as cautiously and patiently as they did the last attack round.
Yep.
They still need to be on their toes and almost as aggressive as they were last time they defended it, but yes, you're right. So
It'll be interesting to see if Epsilon have kind of adapted, learned like how to attack. Because before, I think they all pushed from the top, didn't they? It looks like maybe they're trying. There's at least one at the top. Yeah, it looks like more grounded, I'd say. No, there's quite a few at the top.
yeah, still making that push on through.
Again, the
Steering off
fuse,
again, trying to put these breach charges on the floor just to look for.
That looks like an okay one.
Yeah. Problem with that floor underneath though is
Got him.
he's so incredibly
Did he get
open
him?
that it's very tough to
He got
hit
him, yeah.
people, but you're right, he did. Takes down Emotion, and he's going to be right under this trap door, but he does get up by Doc just in time to sprint away from it before it is blown sky high. But now both trap doors up there are open. That's now a lot of angles for Epsilon to use. This time they need to do a better job than they did before. Emotion takes another little bit of damage through that window from Lion.
Doing good there.
Not enough to go down though, so the world. Epsilon definitely seem to be having a better handle on pushing in at the same time this time around. No one dropping through the holes yet. Everyone waiting for little
Epsilon are
moments.
actually doing really well compared
More
to
shots
last
through
time.
the floor there actually. R6S hit Emotion through that. And now everyone from Infused locked in this very same kitchen room, which is one of the two bomb sites.
Is it the whole team there? There's at least 4.
There's only 4 that I can see. Where's the last man then? Sure.
Ooh.
There he is. Oh, he's coming up behind Lion. This could be huge.
Drake.
He needs to go through the metal detectors though. Oh, Lion.
It doesn't matter though.
Oh, there we go. He comes straight out behind
Takes out Lion,
takes him
big
down.
play.
Very big play. Primal, though, will answer onto Equinox straight away, and now they know there's so many people in the room. Primal gets a second one to Emotion as well. There's Skyline has dropped into the A bomb room, and Infused are still pinned in the kitchen. Maestro will answer onto Primal, but Skyline is still inside, and he's going to down Temps. Now he's
Very
got
nice.
Maestro pinned around one side as well.
He knows
Doesn't
it's
know
there.
how penetrable that wall could be. Sprays straight through it, does tag him, but
Oh,
it
it
downs
takes
him
him
as
through
well.
the wall.
2 players down. Downs finishes off 1 down man. The diffuser is here inside the A bomb site. Epsilon looking to take this to
It's all up to
overtime,
Drake.
and it is all up to Drake. He's got 3 people to find. Maestro can do a little bit of scouting for him, but not a whole lot. R6S firing through one side, Crossfire from the other side from both 2 remaining members of Epsilon, but they are keeping themselves hidden until they know exactly where he is. They do not need to stick their head outs. They do not need to give their positions away. They just got to wait for him to come to them. Downed off Maestro, who was trying to crouch his way in for vision.
Wow.
And down he
Wow.
goes. Epsilon taking it to overtime then.
Adaption. Must be.
Yeah, definitely. They figured out how to play that bomb
That's
site
gonna-
so much better. Everyone putting pressure on the different angles, pushing everyone with Fuse back inside that kitchen, locking them in there and giving them free reign of the A bomb site, and then picking them off one by one.
That's going to really, really rock Infused now.
Yeah.
Like, they
got to.
lost
That
on the
was their-
attack,
Yeah,
and
that was
fair
their
enough.
ace in
Yeah,
the hole.
exactly. They lost on attack. It's like, okay, at least we've got this defense. We did really well on that defense. They're not that good versus it. They've just lost that one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, switch it back up. Epsilon now back to the attack. They're going to take that Montaigne again, as the basement will be Infused defense location.
he did do better last time, so I wonder if he's going to do even better than he did, like, last time as well.
Very possible, very possible.
Seems to be getting better at that push with Montaigne. We'll see, though.
Figuring out how to play it against the Infused defenders.
A mix of putting the shield up and using the gun.
Yes. Getting into that doorway with the shield up just completely locks them out of the room.
Yeah, that was nice, actually.
All the defenses going up
Bomb
everywhere.
located by attackers.
I wonder if they know that's going to happen again, and if they do, what they're going to do about it. Like, what they're going to change.
Well, they've got a C4 on Frosty Smoke.
Oh, no, it's a
Alright, just on Smoke. Can he make use of it?
The scores, R6S and Skyline seem to be the top of Epsilon. And Drake, of course, and Maestro. Drake did, it is quite even though. He did do that nice little roam from behind, which could have been a massive play on that last game.
Yeah.
Pity it wasn't, because he was last person standing, but it was nice.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been more, to be fair. He just didn't realize Lion was the only person coming from that direction. He could have killed Lion, then gone through those metal detectors and flanked around behind the rest of them. He, however, didn't think Lion would be alone up there. So if he stuck his head out through that, he'd have been blown away. But well played by him.
It looks like Skyline Montaigne is pushing to quite fast to get the smokes quickly gone, and then they can push without that threat.
Yep, that's right. It's a good thing to do.
Because it already used one smoke.
Go to try and kill Temps while he plants the smoke.
Yep, see.
Avoids most of the damage
Yep,
from it
didn't
too.
do anything, and the smoke's nearly gone, and he's used all his smokes. And they've got 2 minutes left. Yeah. He's getting better and better
he did actually do a lot of damage to smoke with that
he nearly killed him.
Which is why he used that second smoke so soon. Has to get out of there.
As he gets more comfortable with his push, he's doing better and better with it.
Shots coming in from the A-bomb site. Maestro now right in here with the SMG, trying to take him down. Takes a lot of damage.
Oh, but the guy from behind.
Drake to the side will take him. Oh, and he takes R6 as well. This is huge for Infused.
There's another guy there. Why would you do that?
Got greedy for the down player.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Primal will finish him off.
I hate to see that. Look at all them downs.
Yeah, Maestro is one of them. The rest are all Epsilon. There we go. Maestro's finished off by Lion, and what looked so good for Infused, now looking so wonderful.
Why did he do that?
Temps has to fall back again as well. There's 4 players left up for
Nice,
Epsilon.
good headshot.
Make that 3. Really nice done from Temps. It had to be a headshot. He didn't have any health to take a prolonged firefight.
Well, they're thermiting. Yes, they are.
Turns to run now, back into the doorway. Each one of these little things coming out for Epsilon is pushing Infused back a little way further.
Very close 3v3. They don't have the same health on everyone.
Just about, yeah. But we do have the health advantage on Doc and Roof, and Doc being Doc can get himself back up if needs be. Some Temps pushed away again thanks to these grenades. Droning still inside to keep windows, sightlines done. But Primal's up top now to watch that doorway, and the other 2 are in that diffused position they love to be in.
Yeah, he needs to watch out for that peek.
Here comes the diffuse. Accidentally drops it first, but we'll get a little bit more inside this time around.
Yeah, he's trying to peek the other people, and he's not realising there's someone up here.
I think
he might
he
realise
now.
now.
But yeah, he now knows he can't. There's the diffuser down though, and Epsilon immediately turn and run. There's the guy upstairs down. Equinox finishes Primal off, and suddenly is looking good for Infused, but they've got to get the defused. In motion, straight across the hole. Will find one man in the bottom of the stairwells, does get him down, and now Thatcher's got to find Temps, but there's also Equinox coming from upstairs somewhere.
Wow.
Equinox down the stairs, finishes off Vinyl. Now they know that Drake is behind this server rock.
He knows he's there.
Can he start the defuse? Temps has got us.
Just bait him and get the defuse.
No, there we go. They get the extra player up. Now they're going to sprint out straight at him.
Nice,
2 players run him down. Temps gets the defuse with loads of time to spare, and Infused get the first round of overtime, making it 5 rounds to 4. With a comfortable retake on that defuser. Really nice play. Basically, Equinox retook that defuser solo. With that flank, taking out those 2
upstairs.
players.
Yeah, that was
taking out Primal upstairs, then coming down the stairs. Okay, he was down to Doc, down in 1v1.
Don't matter.
Sorry, Rook down in 1v1, but yes, ultimately, the flank worked it out. That kind of pause can completely throw people. That's why it's in place in games like...
But it can help as well, that's the thing.
Yeah, so now we'll have to wait and find out exactly if and how it affects either or any of these teams and players. Exactly the same selection from operators and bomb locations as we saw before the last outing.
I wonder who the chat do think is going to take this. Because we can't see the chat, we can't see the 1s and 2s. So it'd be interesting to see, you know, what the chat did say. I wonder if it'll be because it's fan favourite or if it's actually how they've seen these teams play.
Don't know. You can watch it on Twitch with the VOD chat
you
replays.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. Fancy new chat replays on Twitch these days.
You can see past chats.
Yeah. So, here we go. Open it up. This time around, everyone is moving. Yes.
Let's have a look.
Primal.
Well, let's.
Primal was just looking for a kill hole. I had a horrible feeling for a second there.
Let's see where he puts the traps, as we said.
Yeah. I suspect they'll all be down this end somewhere.
Because they're not working, as we said, with only 1 word in this room. So let's see where they're actually putting them.
They don't have to trap people to be working.
No, yeah, that's true. They can slow them down.
Yeah. We just haven't seen many people happen to stop to get them as well. I
So
like
that-
this one.
But it's going to get grenaded, as you said.
Possibly. They haven't been using too many grenades into this room
10 seconds
itself.
left before
They've been
insertion.
using it into the A-bomb site.
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. I was having a moment. That's what I like.
Attackers recovered
see.
the bomb diffuser.
Lost the Capcan trap.
Attackers
The
are
thing is,
heading out to
if that
defuse the bomb.
Capcan trap goes off, it will destroy the trap that she placed first. The Capcan trap in the doorway will destroy the frost trap that he put down after.
I'm not liking these traps.
Don't like this trap
I
at
don't
all.
like that.
There's better.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
better. Because otherwise it could be seen from the tunnel. Now they have to check it when they try and come around the corner, which they rarely do unless they're doing it at speed.
Both of them traps I don't like. I just like that one. Seriously.
I like the one behind the desk because you tend not to check there on your way through.
But it's
You're
just gonna
focused
blow.
on the doorway. If you go around that desk and then turn around to look at the trap on the floor, you're exposing your bum to that doorway, which is
Maybe.
a very horrible thing
Yeah.
to do. So it's more likely to accidentally be trodden on. I don't like the one there by the doorway though, because the Capcan trap will blow it up.
They will shoot the Capcan trap though, so hopefully they're thinking shoot that and then you can push through and
Possibly.
then forget about that. But
Yep.
there's so many. The wire's probably hurting them the most because they want to grenade the wire, they want to ash the wire, they want to get rid of the wire.
True.
So
We've also seen them punching the wire in this specific room though, more than they have been grenading it. And they've been using grenades actually into the A-bomb set itself. So maybe there's some of that that will come into play. But first off, Infused are droning around for their first minute, which is already gone.
see all the traps anyway.
Yep, it's spotting out all these traps now. Not the one behind the desk though.
It is a nice spot, but
And now it's been spotted, I think. Yeah. And they can't see the one in the far corner, but they can see Capcan.
Drake will be pushing in.
He's holding the angle from it first. He can't really put any pressure on because no one else is putting it on the rest of the map, so everyone from Epsilon can just focus on him and take him out.
He did get the intel though.
Yes, he did. Tunnel drone giving him that. Now the Russian Fuse starting to take out trapdoors up top.
Scare them from
Attackers'
above.
bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Motion doing that,
Attackers
trying
have
to chase
recovered their
people down,
diffuser.
pick off some of the roamers now.
Jace just kind of relaxing there, waiting for the push, I think.
Twitch coming towards the stairwell, which did have
Attackers have dropped the
row 6
bomb
in the bottom
diffuser.
of it. The call had already been made from this because Capcan was
Attackers
spotted in the
recovered
drone
their
earlier on.
Very close.
That's true.
He's baiting him.
Yeah, he is.
Smart. Do it again.
The attacker's
One more time,
bomb
mate.
diffuser has been dropped.
There you go. There you go.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Oh.
diffuser.
Now row 6 comes out.
should've
Row
been
6 gets the
bait.
kill onto Maestro. Epsilon looking good for their first defense, but the
Cooking
grenade
it.
is picked up by
Yeah, it's cooking
Thermite.
it.
Throws it
That's
straight to
gonna
the bottom
get
of the stairs. Down goes row 6. And he will finish that off too. Skyline though finished Drake off in the tunnel. So all that time Drake spent there waiting
There it
and
is.
watching.
That's well easy to
That's
see.
gone and the grenade killed the Capcan trap as well. Skyline now in that corner
Oh,
will
and he
finish
takes
off
him.
motion as well. Epsilon looking good, but Equinox grabs final. Still only 3v2. Infused, holding in tight. Epsilon are downstairs.
whoa.
Oh, Equinox gets the win
Swing.
on the Primal somehow with
Oh my
that swivel.
God, it's all up to
Lion gets
Equinox.
temps now, and Equinox has got to find
He
2.
has to do it. He can.
13
he does
seconds.
This.
This is a lot of
He needs to
time.
get to the diffuser. Get to the diffuser.
Trying to go
There's a
through
trap
the
there
trap,
with
and he
loads of
doesn't
stuff.
realize it. He's trying to find Skyline.
Oh, just don't.
He's just gonna
You
hide.
smart person.
Doesn't need to do anything more. Lion will come downstairs. Can't get the kill, but it doesn't matter.
Lion's like.
And we go to 5 rounds apiece.
Yeah, 5-5. Lion's like, oh, you're not gonna, you're gonna be the person who's gonna like save the round. I'm just gonna try and go for that kill. Get that frag.
Yep, like he knew he had to go through that doorway. He knew he was staring.
There was no chance he could do
looking at Frost. He knew
Yeah.
it was safe to drop down behind
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shoot him in the back.
Well, even if Lion died, you're not gonna kill Frost.
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
a trap, they were wire, and they were about 3 seconds.
Yep, that too. So, the round to decide it all. Epsilon on attack, picking Fuse again.
Wow.
Not had the most success with Fuse when attacking the basement level.
Oh, Epsilon going to get that 9 points, top of the board. That's probably what they're thinking.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as
It's
they
so
can.
close to it.
Take this round and they will get points. They will stay undefeated.
Yeah, God. I suppose it's that as well, isn't it? The undefeated kind of claim.
Yeah. 7 weeks is a lot of games, and if you can stay undefeated through all or many of them, that gives a lot of strength to your team once you hit
Attackers
playoffs.
have located a bomb.
If you get to a land final without dropping a single round, yes, there's a lot of pressure on you,
Single game.
but whoever it is you come up against, no, single round. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah, I'm
Oh,
thinking
right,
maps,
okay.
right, maps rounds, yeah, yeah.
I was
Without
going to say
dropping a
like
single map.
5-0
Yeah.
everything, that'd be... Well, that'd be
Attackers have
cheap.
recovered their diffuser. Attackers ejected
Without
the
dropping a
defuse
single
the
map,
bomb.
you can get to the land finals. Whoever you're playing against, they'll be quaking in their boots before you even sit there.
It would cause a bit of intimidation. But you get that underdog thing happening though.
Exactly, yes, I'm just saying there's a lot of pressure on you then to keep winning,
Yeah.
obviously. But that's a long way off. We've got to win this game first. Epsilon on attack now, then making their way forward. Infused setting up their few defenses. Still 3 welcome mats here in Maestro's hands. Not did anything yet.
Maybe that's why no one's getting hit by them?
Yeah, that's something to do with it. Puts one
there's
right
one.
here. Don't do that. Don't. They're going to blow that wall open and it destroys the trap. They've always thermited that wall open.
They have.
And it'll always destroy that trap.
But
this one's a little bit better, but it'll probably, as you mentioned before, get grenades.
yeah, it
anyway.
will. But if they do kill the thermite, that could be a beautiful place for a trap.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, to be fair, I just don't. I don't think it's going to do anything. That one we've seen a couple of times has been successful, but people backing away or do it. A little bit hidden. Probably still be shot from the doorway, but a little bit more hidden. As here comes the Epsilon force.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has
Wow,
been
who is that?
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
It is Drake. It's not Drake. That's not.
No, it's Epsilon. Don't know which one it is.
It's someone, they're on the drone, whoever it is. So Break one of the SAS guys, Sledge or Thatcher. Final. Oh, we saw a player coming through the garage. There we go, Sledge. Final takes down Temps, but Temps is finishing off. Drake finishes off Final rather.
4-4.
Primo now.
This is a big round.
Coming in through the tunnel entrance, but there's barbed wire everywhere, so Drake knows he doesn't have to peek it. He's going to hear him when he comes into the barbed wire. And that's going to mean it's a sitting duck. Maestro kills off Lion, and suddenly Epsilon are a player down. Fuse is still coming in through the garage some way, but he's not really putting any kind of pressure on yet. Thatcher now, Crony, looking for Drake. They know he's behind the server rack. He's killed someone from there already, but he knows he doesn't have to peek this way until he hears them in that barbed wire. And here we see Fuse doing something from the tunnel, but there's no one there for him to fire at.
Finally going, well, from the garage that is, I believe.
Yes, he is.
Finally, yeah. Interesting, they've actually pushed there.
Can he do something with that push?
Drake's being smart. He's just keeping there. He knows he's in a nice position. They know he's there. If they push, he's going to hear it. There's barbed wire. He's going to get an easy kill on them. Let's see this.
A little bit of a chink in the barbed wire. In that doorway, watch first. So Emotion will finish Primal off, so Primal's also watching that tunnel entrance. That's the other reason Drake doesn't need to push to peek it. Still one more man in there though. Skyline's done a whole lot of nothing right now from this direction. Needs to do something a little bit more as Rose6 realizing in the last 13 seconds he's got to go in. He drops the diffuser. Maestro finishes off Skyline. Infused take map number 2. 6 rounds to 5. They stop the win streak from Epsilon.